Spellman, who's back on the floor. Behind the back, Rockman, 2 in a row. No, pull down Pascal.
Don't get in one of those running games with the Cats. You got to take good shots.
DiVincenzo comes off the away from the Villanova campus in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Now, DiVincenzo takes on Simpson, and he gets...
I'm so impressed with Michigan's defense. Doing a lot of switching on their own.
Pascal forced to go back outside, step up for a 2. DiVincenzo, he hung on the rim for a while, and Rockman able to pick it up, set up Simpson. And that's Spellman as Poole was flying in, and Spellman was able to overpower him.
I don't know, in one of those grunt games like Texas Tech right now, that kind of style. Nothing coming easy. Toothaches.
Look how far out this is. Yes! Oh,
and it's into the game.
Rockman has 10 points on the night. Different story from Saturday.
That little initial triangle look.
DiVincenzo feeling it.
Wow. He is playing with such confidence.
I should have started late.
He is such a tough matchup because of his athleticism at the rim as well.
Look at DiVincenzo dropping it in. Oh, it goes!
Just good things happen when Wagner gets the basketball, Coach.
It's amazing, isn't it? Knows the game. Let me start calling them Dirk. Nice cut again.
Bounce pass from the zone. This goal look good. Short. Jay Wright barking out the play call here as we approach 10 minutes to go.
Look at this drive.
DiVincenzo with his first field goal with his... An 11-5 stretch. DiVincenzo breaks their heart.
Reminds me of Jerry Lucas. Now, I know a lot of guys won't remember that name, but Middletown, Ohio State.
Ohio State for sure.
Two-handed rebound with some power.
And has a memory like yours.
Let me set a game. Oh, look at this. Yes.
Sheds. Oh, yes. To the lineup here, along with Gillespie for the Wildcats.
And they had injuries which enable guys to get a lot better, a lot more time. Now they're all back into deeper rotation. He's the confident stroker, DiVincenzo. How about that? Bridges on.
On the run, comes up short also. DiVincenzo. Head fake. Swooping shot that drops.
Take a little run now.
Ran for 3 in a row.
The run when you show it. Don't. It's very patient.
It's amazing for a team that scores so much. They don't run a lot.
DiVincenzo. It's his second from.
Can you recall anybody that would get in the lane and establish post position like that?
Not at 6'1", 6'2". A player like that who just can post, can pass, can shoot, does it all. He's also a scholar athlete as well.
DiVincenzo.
He has checked in. Villanova looking for its first lead. Texas Tech got out in front 9-1. Cosby Roundtree. Kick, DiVincenzo.
You give him a split second.
Try to go by somebody. Pretty spin. Evans blocked. The denial by Pascal.
Watch the spacing.
DiVincenzo attack mode. Gets the roll and one. Now it's 35-25 off the glass in favor of Villanova.
Yeah, to your other point there, Ali, too, Evans caught the ball, and almost before he even had possession, he was going up because he did feel that touch.
DiVincenzo, rising up. Swing it. Bridges, open look.
DiVincenzo! Out there. Let's see how Villanova handles the trap again. Nice look. See if they go up the court.
Pascal gets it ahead. Bounced to the corner. Spellman. Work it to the other side. DiVincenzo is in. Everybody is hitting for 7 now from the field. Oh. Turnover. Carter gives it away. 2-on-1 development. Pascal gives it up. Oh, the spin. DiVincenzo with the deuce. 62 Villanova. Out of the timeout. West couldn't finish it. Knocked around and controlled by Spellman. Donte trying to turn the corner on Bolden. Pretty fake. Bolden goes down. DiVincenzo launches. A three.
Here comes Sexton across the lane. Misses the deuce. It's Bridges inside.
But I like it. I like his aggressiveness, not settling. He had a wide open three, but took the ball all the way to the rack.
DiVincenzo. 3.
Getting him and taking him down to the end of the bench.
Let's see if Villanova can get the ball inside. They've really had a tough time doing that. 3. DiVincenzo.
You don't need to get
2 fouls on Brunson. 2 fouls on Spellman. Pascal. Key. DiVincenzo.
Back-to-back threes here by.
And we saw that from Sexton 2 nights ago, Reggie. He's the guy who can get in there and score in traffic, including with those little floaters. Villanova is the highest scoring team in college basketball. 7-21 from the floor. Knocked away DiVincenzo. He's been all over the joint, taking it off the wing and finding 2. The steal and the conversion.
And gathered himself and went straight up.
That's the second time he's made a play like that, Reggie. He's just very comfortable playing against a little bit smaller guy.
Fair boost.
Picked up by freshman John Petty. DiVincenzo. First shot clock. We're down to 10. The defense by Ingram. DiVincenzo.
Rebounds here for the Highlanders.
And that's Polite's game, taking the ball and attacking the basket. He can shoot an outside shot, but he's not a great jump shooter. But you get him going to the basket, he's hard to stop. Nice pass by Phillips.
Johnson again draws a crowd. Approaching 4 minutes gone here in the first half. DiVincenzo with a triple.
Over defense, they're forcing some of these turnovers. You say, well, he walked, that's an unforced turnover. But no, it wasn't. It was a forced turnover because he was in a big hurry.
Well, I'm impressed by how hard Radford is continuing to play.
Couldn't get in front of Khalif Young, but he pushed him just enough underneath the basket to prevent him from getting that offensive rebound.
Colin Gillespie in at the point now for Villanova. Pascal guarded by Bullock. Hard jab step. Hands it off Bridges. Step back. Time to shoot. DiVincenzo off the window with the left hand. As Brunson ties his career high with 31. Bridges, 14 seconds to go. DiVincenzo. He gets a bucket.
They're right not happy about that. Underneath out of bounds, you allow a guy to cut down the lane and then an interior pass right into the teeth of the defense for a layup.
33-19. DiVincenzo backing up on Jurgensen. Elevates over and hits.
Patience.
Backdoor knocked away by Bridges. Picked up by Gillespie. Kel Bridges so long.
But he stays low in his defensive position, which allows him to now spring and react.
Meanwhile, DiVincenzo.
Nobody can play me.
16-14. DiVincenzo down the lane, finger roll, and it's good for the big Ragu. Howard has 8, Rousey has 8.
They can do it together or right now do it on a solo.
Brunson, skip pass, DiVincenzo. Drives, spins, jump hook, and good.
He can do that, I think. His injury was a leg injury, wasn't it? As I recall.
I believe so. DiVincenzo deep. And how about that?
Shown you.
And one, a Pickett lets it go, and one and done. Wrestled down by Pascal. DiVincenzo getting his first run.
With Booth out, DiVincenzo is in the starting lineup for Villanova. It has been an epidemic of fractured hands this year for Nova. 3 of them this season. And this is a sloppy possession. Still time to save it. Into single digits now. Goes to 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo. Got it. That's big for him. Getting into the seams here is Mulmore. Air ball. Tough shot. Here's Brunson. This is where Villanova is lethal. 1 and done. DiVincenzo. Oh. 3-point. There wasn't just the 3-point shooting by Bridges. As DiVincenzo jumps the lane. Pass intended for Govan. Had a mismatch there with DiVincenzo, and running the floor is rewarded.
The layup, and I understand why Patrick Ewing's yelling at him.
With arms down. Just as Georgetown had gotten it to 10, the deficit. Villanova gets an easy basket. Now Bridges. Bridges going to work on Pickett. Runs into a double team. DiVincenzo. Ball fake going to the hole. Look out! Oh, DiVincenzo.
Light freshman guarding him down low. Get out of his way.
Govan's gone for 20. Scored 25. That overtime game against Marquette. DiVincenzo.
Run into a buzzsaw like Villanova on their floor. What potentially could be the last game for the Killer Bees, Brunson and Bridges. Yeah. And you know it's a little bit more inspired basketball by the Wildcats.
DiVincenzo, long range 3. Got it.
Top of his game.
DiVincenzo brings it in the front court. He's got Booth, Bridges, Pascal, and Brunson with it.
They go a little 2-3 zone now. Take away the dribble drive, force him for a deep one. Offensive rebounding is a concern.
Brunson, yo-yos, top of the arc, Booth.
Great defense.
5 to shoot, DiVincenzo, and a big ragu.
Well, he's quick, but he's also strong. He's heady. He understands how to score. And I love the fact that time he missed the first jump shot, but he put it on the deck and he attacked the rim. Then off that second bounce, he's able to get his own offensive rebound and score.
DiVincenzo. Four for 4 from downtown for Thomas. DiVincenzo, the answer.
One of the reasons why they were able to have such a large margin of victory, because those are those other plays outside of the offense that they were able to capitalize on, but in that transition, not able to score.
DiVincenzo with a ball fake. Now Booth needed that pass a little sooner. DiVincenzo gets it back, puts it through.
To get to the basket.
High shot, Alexander. Epperson tried to tap it out, but did so to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the other end, just like that.
Offense disrupt them, and Cyrus does a good job of getting inside to his range and to his spot to be able to knock down that shot.
6 minutes gone here in the first half. Booth. Cut off by Struce. 5 now on the shot clock. DiVincenzo drives, lays it in.
Not the lead anymore.
The freshman lost it. Another turnover. DiVincenzo uses the left hand. Short. March clears the board, brings it down. And it's stolen by Pascal. DiVincenzo lays it in.
Finish off plays on both ends of the floor, and what a finish there by Eli Kane.
Kane's just 4 points on the evening. Brunson's got 9. DiVincenzo high off the glass.
Usually when you play with emotion, that's where it shows up on the offensive end. And you're just hoping that it's contagious, at least in the beginning of this ball game.
So 3 fouls on the defensive end on the first possession for Xavier. 3 points on the other. And Donte DiVincenzo ties it.
Really done a 180-degree turn in 3-point shooting again this season. 1 is 25.
Aaron Canton. Good defense outside from the freshman Cosby Roundtree.
DiVincenzo will try it. That is 10 first half threes for offensive display from Villanova in this first half. They did 6 of their last 7 shots. They did 10 threes overall. DiVincenzo gets himself a high. Gillespie gets underneath. Now it's Samuels on the drive. Well, Maryland straight up. It finds DiVincenzo, and he buries another 3. DiVincenzo pulls up and hits.
You know, if Phil Booth were healthy, Colin Gillespie probably wouldn't be getting the minutes.
Exactly right.
But he's making the most of it.
How valuable is that going to be once Booth comes back?
Absolutely.
Calendar turns to March. Villanova gets closer to full strength. Shot clock winding down. DiVincenzo a mile away. Spellman screens. DiVincenzo shoots and hits. Haskell, Spellman, and Bridges, all 4 fouls for Villanova.
And I would expect to see Villanova go to some kind of zone if they can build this lead out.
DiVincenzo again in rhythm.
Give up.
There's a reason they've not lost back-to-back games in 5 years. Start off the loss against Providence Wednesday.
They don't give up and they don't give in.
DiVincenzo burst to the rim and lays it in with the left hand.
That's called preparation. Scatter report. We saw both of us saw Cooley today go through some of the things to counter the pressure.
DiVincenzo picks up his dribble, pulls up, and rattles one home for his
terrific class. So
remember, they're without Emmett Holt, who averaged 13 a game and 5 rebounds. He's out with an abdominal.
Unselfish kick out. Just impressed with Providence's defense, so they have really been right there.
Inside, DiVincenzo, just career start, the 6'3" freshman from Philadelphia. Inside, the big Ragu is on 11-0 run for Butler.
Well, I thought it was a good no call. That time, Amari Spillman just wasn't there. But how about McDermott? He had 17 points also in that Xavier win. We talked about, could he be that 3rd guy? He's one of the players that can stretch the defense, as we just saw in that 3-point shot.
DiVincenzo off the crossover to get the roll.
And Butler, Mark Baldwin had a big shot at the end of the game. It kind of told everybody he's arrived. He continues to get better and better.
DiVincenzo. Player, yeah. So Villanova has it again.
And that's where the officials kind of get together, help each other out, make the correct call.
Bridges back in, playing with 2. DiVincenzo draws a double, gets to the bucket. The big Ragu. Winder, Georgia. He has 10. Bridges, Spellman, DiVincenzo, McDermott deep, and another rebound for Samuels. He's done a nice job off the bench. DiVincenzo, the big Ragu taking. Butler has gone cold in the second half. Villanova with 3 guards on the court. DiVincenzo step back jumper. Sure. Baldwin, he's got some space. Batted out, picked up, Brunson. DiVincenzo on the baseline. DiVincenzo, NBA 3, and it's 60-55. DiVincenzo down the lane again, and a big Ragu is the corner. Up top, Samuels, and DiVincenzo with the
best package for Villanova.
Here come the lefties guarding each other. Brunson lost his footing. DiVincenzo pulls up. 30.
Guys
guys. He needs them to draw the defender in and get that ball to the paint.
Steve, early on, St. John's averaging 14 seconds per possession. Villanova 20 seconds per possession. And that's about how both teams once in his last 4 games, but he's already got 8 points in the first half. St. John's back up by 1. Samuels nearly traveled. Again, he's only practiced 1 day. Practiced yesterday. And with the loss of Pascal, Jay Wright throwing Samuels back out there. A tough shot by
And the other thing with the injuries to Booth and the injury to Pascal, Omari Spellman playing big minutes, and he looks a little gassed.
Gillespie with 7 on the shot clock. Now DiVincenzo driving. He is fouled. Count it. 14 for Simon. He's got a double-double for the 6th time this year.
Gillespie's guarding a guy who's 6'5", much bigger than him, and the freshmen have struggled defensively, and that's what happens when you play freshmen. They struggle. That's why I'm surprised we haven't seen any zone.
DiVincenzo takes a bump and still scores.
Trying to make a play. I don't like that at all. I think it's a big mistake.
And Pons' 3 was blocked, so a wasted possession for St. John's. DiVincenzo fakes the 3. 15-footer is good.
You know who ultimately they may want to drive.
Inside, Delgado picked it up high, comes up short. Well defended by Cosby Roundtree, the freshman. Brunson, slow offensively. He's drawing a lot of attention every time he touches the ball. DiVincenzo and the big Ragu is on the board.
Ball was coming out and couldn't get a body on him.
Brunson draws a double team. Here's Bridges. Extra pass, DiVincenzo. The big Ragu. 20 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo handoff down the lane, left hand up. Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, Pascal, Spellman. Spellman is going to scar them. Sets the screen. Pascal, Spellman calling for it.
Mismatch inside.
DiVincenzo to the basket. Delgado pushes off with the shoulder. DiVincenzo with a rebound. They're racing to the front court. Pass to the trainer. Euro step lefty flip. The big.
4th consecutive week. 7th time out of the last 8 weeks. DiVincenzo reads the pass. And despite the hustle from 2 Creighton players.
Wow, a little lingerie on the deck.
And the double figures.
Empty side. Great read. Once again, the extra look, break it down. Make you play honest.
DiVincenzo now. They're going back and forth, getting inside.
Well, he's had some good minutes.
DiVincenzo creates space and a high-arcing jumper falls. 2 years. So point guard Mo Watson last year, and then Martin Krampel in the 19th game this year. He, by the way, had surgery today on that knee. So best wishes to him.
Felt good news, according to Greg, right?
Uh-huh.
A little 1-3-1 trap here.
DiVincenzo with a 14th Villanova 3 of the
possessions. You got to out-scrap them. All those little things that give you an opportunity at the other end. And then, as you noted, be there on the shot, make it as tough as you can. So many weapons, though.
DiVincenzo. Book it. They're now 3 shy of the.
You may look better, but you'll feel poorly.
Pascal shaking to get loose. Gillespie's open, had to wait for the pass, so he drives. And pulls it back out inside 10 to shoot. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo. That's another 3.
Tony Chiazza will put it up, and Villanova will control.
Great to have you with us this afternoon. What a day of basketball we have for you on Fox. We got Purdue and Indiana coming up next. And Donte on January 6th, Nova beat Marquette 100-90. Marquette put 56 points on the board in the second half. And Jay Wright talking about the offensive prowess of his team. Howard moves it around. Ball's moving well, and now Rousey too strong, and there's Brunson with a rebound.
Rousey has to resist, trying to shoot over the bigger Nova guards when they switch out. Even right now, several times, take the ball down low and get high percentage shots.
Little heat check from DiVincenzo. Pascal with the offensive board. Villanova has another run here on this side of the floor. Good start to this one. This figures to be a very high-scoring game, and you figure to see a lot of three-pointers in this game as well. Here comes a three, and Donte Brunson. Those missed threes are deadly, and Brunson, no, DiVincenzo flying high. Jeff Pierce, the athletic trainer for Villanova, giving some attention to Brunson. They're already without Phil Booth. Fractured hand, not available for a while. DiVincenzo got the start today, and he
and shoots. But when he's handling it, he's going to put pressure on the defense, as we saw right there.
Rousey on him. Rousey with 3 fouls, though. DiVincenzo with the left hand. Right all around. Elliott to Annam. Annam looking for help. Nice jump in the lane there by DiVincenzo. Sniffed it out. DiVincenzo to the rack. Gets room and counted. With Hauser on him. Brunson, step back three. Can't get the bounce. Oh, Bridges again to DiVincenzo. He scored.
Pressing the service for some significant minutes.
This is Bridges.
Good switch right there.
DiVincenzo for three. Got it. But 7-point lead for Villanova. They were down by as many as 9 here in the first half. Brunson, DiVincenzo pulls up and gets the roll.
DiVincenzo for three. Let you up for air now and then.
Jalen with 14.
But when Jay Wright starts to, put his foot down, their defense and their efficient offense begins to smother you.
DiVincenzo knocked down.
Always the quick pace, the quick jack if they get it. Play with a lot of confidence, this team.
Brunson, slicing, kick. DiVincenzo keeps on firing.
They don't mind.
Hit. 8-5 lead for Villanova.
And this is what Jay has at his disposal. 2 point guards on the floor. You got Booth and DiVincenzo. Give Brunson a little blow. Look at this. Not afraid. Not afraid. Great feel for the game. You're right. Timing. You'll see him walk the ball up sometime. We haven't seen the change of speeds because the zone has had its impact in that area. But he is so deceptive. They stayed on the floor.
DiVincenzo book it into three.
Yes, but Rolly had that kind of impact on the pro. His fingerprints still exist, and great family. The kids are Villanova grads, and Mary Jane, of course, cooked for so many people. I mean, she could have opened up a catering.
Anderson off the back of the iron, offensive board. Larrier, that won't go, and the rebound is Spellman for Villanova. Nova is shooting 73% of the second half. DiVincenzo is low.
By the way, we talk about all these guards. Kyle Lowry may have had the biggest assist of any.
How about that? Right? Kyle Lowry donated $1 million to Villanova to help upgrade the athletic facility.
The Finneran Pavilion, which will be known as the Finn. Bill Finneran, valuable contribution to that university. And they're really excited about what it's going to look like.
DiVincenzo.
Here's Pickett.
Well, man, with that pick and pop, look at his hands.
Stolen by DiVincenzo. He's the thief. And lays it in. Got it back 3 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo's got a pull.
Well, that's a killer. You look him up with that rebound, too.
And 50-50 ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
High screen. DiVincenzo.
Boy, no.
Best assist to turnover ratio in the conference. Govan, the turn, no. Here comes Booth. 2 minutes until the half. DiVincenzo. Career high 6. Mosley rejected by Crosby.
Now you see the step and go, DiVincenzo. Look at this. This is a little mismatch now.
Brunson got the big man out on him.
He's doing a little unselfish.
Give it to DiVincenzo.
How about the assist there, too? Incredible, almost 10 a game. 2 of them. Ooh.
We talked about Booth. He almost threw it away. But you know, it's the one thing Jay Wright says. He says, look, I got guys who can give me 30 a night, but they don't need the score.
They just need to win.
Yep.
And they know how to win.
Here's Booth.
Nice fake. That pump, they do it as well as anybody.
And the extra pass to DiVincenzo.
Play. And more scoring we have when you take a look at the Big East.
Villanova has scored in triple digits in 3 of their first 4 conference games. DiVincenzo, how about that for the bounce?
King Johns is in it to win it.
Bonds. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo in rhythm, hits it. Approaching their season average already tonight. Long runner, Clark. DiVincenzo, the board, he pushes the tempo.
Clark wanted to pass that.
DiVincenzo taking, rolls it through. He's got 10.
See, back in those days, Julius Erving, Artis Gilmore, they wouldn't have made it.
Owen
throws that approach.
rattles out. DiVincenzo buries his 3rd from deep. And now Pond's calling for some reinforcements for some full court pressure. Those 15 Villanova turnovers tying a season high. Brunson kicks. DiVincenzo burns the nylon again. The finish, Pons has been unstoppable since halftime. Can he hit another? Yes, he can. Donte.
Right, judicious with the time, and he can plug guys into different spots. It almost seems as though they have like 10 guys out there playing instead of the 7-man rotation that they have.
And he really thinks that the majority of his roster is some interchangeable parts. Going for his 6th career best. What a night, Donte.
Out in the front.
Lewis step back jump shot baseline in and out.
Really good job checking out. DiVincenzo.
Here's Donte. Hard to the hoop. Big ragu. DiVincenzo shaking inside of the glass and good. They reverse it. Here comes DiVincenzo. Lays it up and in.
Minneapolis. DiVincenzo from distance knocks it down. He is 2 of 8 from the field.
And also when no one cares about your pass numbers if you're getting the job done tonight.
You're right. Goes back to what one of the things Jay Wright had talked about and told us is that, listen, I got guys who can score, but they don't need to score as DiVincenzo lays it in. Marquette 9 bench points, Nova none.
Yeah, 2 guys that'll come off the Marquette bench and give them a lift, Theo John and Jamal Cain, as far as points are concerned. I'm sorry, Greg Elliott and Jamal Cain.
Brunson, good look at DiVincenzo as he rocks the rim. And hoping that Rousey can get warm. It's been a horrible night for him. As he loses it, DiVincenzo turns it into points. Eyes to the hoop. Dunks it home. Under 2 minutes now. DiVincenzo all the way lays it in.
I'm not sure. Shot clock is down under 10. And Baldwin for three, no good. And Booth with the easy rebound.
Villanova's defense makes you be patient.
DiVincenzo from the corner. It's good.
Solid at St. John's, too. With a great field understanding. Great jump in the passing lane.
DiVincenzo lost control off the fingertips of Spellman. Gets it back for three. Good.
That's what they do, too. That's
37.
He had a little pose after that knockdown. A little confident stroke.
Said he transferred from GW as DiVincenzo tries to answer and does.
How do you to make you pay?
Brunson again
shot.
For three. That one's too strong. DiVincenzo with the rebound, and the putback is aggressive.
Off hand.
When he came in as a freshman, they were excited, but his evolution this year has been unbelievable. DiVincenzo with the answer.
Once again.
Or 2 years ago, he is a big-time shooter. 33 against Northwestern. You don't see guys come in and do that from Division II to this level.
Lewis College in Romeoville, Illinois, south suburbs of Chicago. DiVincenzo trying to answer and does. See, Paul has played a good schedule this year as well. They've played 5 teams from the Power Conference schools. Now, they lost all 5, but they've been in a bunch of those games.
They've been in to win the game against Oregon. They lost to Northwestern, who is really good, even though they struggled a little bit this year by 2 points. So they're much better. There's no doubt.
DiVincenzo hits his second three. Georgetown didn't really play anybody in the non-conference other than Syracuse, and they had that game and then lost it in overtime. Brunson, DiVincenzo on the floor. Sooners are now here getting about 8 minutes a game for DePaul, but he's certainly a guy that can drill three. DiVincenzo into the lane, lays it off the glass.
Big-time moves on the shot clock for the Cats. DiVincenzo.
Have to change their defense here. They're in a 2-3 zone, and expect them to mix their defenses up between man and zone throughout the game.
He'll fire it again from distance and knocks it down. Confident Ed Cooley in DePaul on FS1.
That's going to be special. Ed Cooley never saw a mic he didn't like. And he's just going to be a joy to listen to and watch, as well as Dave Lato, who's doing a good job at DePaul.
And that was commercial free as well.
It's going to be fun. I watched the last year's Steve.
That jumper, no good by Bowie. Brunson dropping dimes. That one to DiVincenzo.
Perfect low, and this house the crowd.
Yes.
Getting a little bit of motivation.
The Pride showing some pride. They're on a 7-0 run. Brunson, the kick out. DiVincenzo. Man, that hurts. Here's the freshman. That one in and out. DiVincenzo for three. The big ragu. Good look. And Gustis blew another bunny. DiVincenzo. And the Cats are off.
Big, but what you have here is you have veteran guys that are used to playing together and are tougher. How about that?
DiVincenzo on the team. He kind of had to light him up to get a little bit of vigor out of the Temple Owls, and they've come out in the same fashion in the first 9 minutes of this game. DiVincenzo. Oh, my goodness.
You know, guys develop. May average 2 points a game as a freshman, then 6, then 12. And now, you know, next thing you know, you got an All-American. It's just the way he rolls. And so getting Samuels in here, Gillespie, I think is a big-time setback because I'd like to get him going as well.
Wrist injury has him out for now. Jay Wright trying to sneak some minutes without Brunson and Spellman on the floor. DiVincenzo provides the scored on against Spellman.
Absolutely. That was so good my teeth popped out.
Is that right?
Yes. Look at this. Nobody back.
DiVincenzo for two.
Over the past 5 seasons. DiVincenzo, the three. Here's Brunson who grabs the board. Nice look. Good look to DiVincenzo, and he dunks it home.
Over team. The last thing you want to do is turn the basketball over LaSalle not bad. They only turn it over 10 times a game, so they want to make sure they keep that number at least around 10 or less.
Brunson, no-look pass, DiVincenzo. Thanks, goaltending.
There's a switch too, but Bridges can handle that.
Top of the key, 3.
It's nice when a guy like Bridges at 6'6" can cover a point guard.
DiVincenzo the drive. It's a by Stoops. Oh, shot was rejected. And here comes Brunson. DiVincenzo, left hand, lays it in.
But the balance pretty good for LaSalle, not allowing Villanova to get to the running game at all there.
DiVincenzo gets the 2-point lead for Villanova.
This is where the good teams recognize in passing. Look for the little slice backdoor cuts that they have.
DiVincenzo open 3. Big shot.
Bone to pick with Villanova. They got to start recruiting guys named Joe Smith again. Like, we go from Ryan Arcidiacono to Donte DiVincenzo. It is not fair.
Villanova, their last 4 years. You know what their seeds have been in the NCAA tournament their last 4 years?
Single digit.
A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. Pretty amazing.
But we decided to do, everybody's fun to have a beer with after they win. It's the guys who would still be a really good time to have a beer with after they lose. But the problem is none of the guys on the list would pick up the check.
Well, and none of them lose very often either, so they're not used to doing this kind of thing. You saw the honorary captain, of course, is Jim Valvano. This is the
Robinson. Newkirk tries a 3. That hit the backboard first, and here comes Phil Booth. Gives it up. DiVincenzo finishes.
Effortless.
Clover, step back. Uncontested long rebound to Mikal Bridges. Haskell sets up DiVincenzo. Soft touch at
the game that mattered, and that makes coaches and even bracketologists look good.
That's Joe Lenardi joining myself, Bob Wischusen, alongside Fran Fraschilla, courtside here at Hagen Arena. St. Joe's and Villanova, an old school Big 5 matchup.
That's the freshman. And that one, air ball by Eddie Scott. Yeah, that's a freshman shot right there. Dribble it into traffic and then take a tough one under duress. DiVincenzo, the 3, money. He's been working on his post game, finally got one to go there. 13-point lead. You talked about that 4-overtime game against Monmouth. He fouled out with 27 minutes to play, and they still won that game. That's in with the basketball. That was too strong. Here comes DiVincenzo. Crossover. It's not the same Penn offense we saw the first 5-10 minutes of the game. The spacing's not as good right now. Guys are searching almost for their own shots. You'll have a seat. Here's Bellman. How about DiVincenzo?
For effort, A for attitude, and for mental toughness. And that's how you have a winning team, Carl.
I like that. That sounds like a speech you might have given before.
I used it. Nice backdoor cut.
DiVincenzo there.
Be able to get that opportunity. I mean, Ben's done a heck of a job with this program. He really has.
Talking about job security. They gave him a 2-year extension after last year through 2027.
We got a heck of a deal. I thought I had a great deal.
Brunson, good pass. DiVincenzo, how about it? Laid it up with his left.
Oh, that's movement there. But no, Mr. Pascal timed that perfectly.
Get that out of here.
Oh, look at the move.
DiVincenzo.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And they're down right now, 15.
I haven't had many games like this in the last couple of years where they've trailed by 15 points in the first half. Brunson, DiVincenzo launches another 3, and that one is on.
And who made the play? They won the Super Bowl. Played 7 years in the NFL.
That ends an 11-0 run. Fulkerson on board to try to apply some pressure, and Brunson able to dribble through it. DiVincenzo launches a 3 right in front of the bench.
perimeter. He can make threes, too, for a big guy.
DiVincenzo, and here we go again.
Wow. Does he have bounce off the floor? Does he play at 25 and very efficient?
Tough shot from Daniel. Pascal with the rebound. Here's your run out. DiVincenzo
It's over.
will throw it down.
Something up and away. Villanova.
The ball on the baseline. Bridges. Tough shot. No good. Look at DiVincenzo work, and that's a goaltender. Yep.
Coaches give lots of scholarships to these kids, and they're afraid to use them. The kid can't hurt you. Get them on the court 3-4 minutes at a time.
DiVincenzo kicks it. Extra pass to Bridges. 3. Good.
Trouble. There's trouble. Really well prepared.
Two big bodies there banging. Johnston and Spellman. DiVincenzo.
What a great shot.
What a move.
Oh, what a move, baby. Oh.
See Omer get the ball and shoot it again. That just looks like such a polished release for a kid that was such a star. Look at how quick they get the ball out. DiVincenzo got fouled, and he makes the basket. He's strong. Now, the other part of these things, you look at Tennessee, they got to win today, but for Western Kentucky, these are all learning experiences, too. This is find out where we're at, who we are.
I know where he's at that fifth because that conference is strong this year. It's like Bizzolo writes a lot about it in the New York Post, how strong it is with Seton Hall. Look at that. Good execution right there.
Jay Wright looking to get his bench eventually later on in this game and see how his rotation, see if he can get it up to 8-9 guys, get things to run. DiVincenzo gets a look. There's just a 3-point.
Adler picks up his dribble. Powell from 3 off the mark, and long rebound comes out to Pascal. That's one thing, the long rebound's coming out, and Villanova's off and running.
It gives you a chance, if you contest the correct way, get a hand up on those long-range shooters. Makes it a lot easier in transition, moving that ball ahead.
DiVincenzo backing his way over Kevin Johnson and uses the glass over into this season. Here's Peters over DiVincenzo, and Bridges with the rebound. 37-17, Villanova in front. Spellman, nice pass for DiVincenzo. Thought he would do a couple push-ups. DiVincenzo got a hand on that, and the lead from Brunson. And an easy lay-in at the other.
A chart on how many dunks he has this season.
He has 10 points tonight, and some thunderous dunks. And here's the breakout by DiVincenzo. How about that one?
He's in a season.
88-54. And again, no let-up in the backcourt, the defensive pressure by Nichols. DiVincenzo, open throw
on the floor.
Somehow still doesn't break a sweat. Got the nice suit as always. GQJ. DiVincenzo with a good look from 3 and knocks it down.
Continuing the dribble. Falls again in the right place, not pushing off. Ball falls right to him.
DiVincenzo. He's been quiet offensively, but he's got that shot at his arm. Holding the boards down the defensive side. 15-point lead and the basketball. DiVincenzo exploding to the hoop.
Didn't start a game all last season, but ranked 4th in the Ivy in steals. So another piece that's matured a year for Coach Ingles to do some damage in the Ivy League.
DiVincenzo, nowhere to go on that side. They swing it back around again. And far side, a penetration from Booth. Oh. That's a great extra pass. And there it is. Haven't lost in November since 2012 when LaSalle beat him in overtime. Donte DiVincenzo.